Hey everyone, welcome back to Top 10 channel. Today, we're diving into the world of gaming to bring you the top 10 video games that have been making waves in 2023. It's been an exciting year for gamers, and these titles have truly stood out. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. In 10th place, Shigeru Miyamoto, the legendary creator of the Mario and Zelda series, has made the Pikmin franchise his pet project, and his Midas touch is present in every aspect of the game. As an astronaut, players command a legion of plant-like creatures called Pikmin to solve puzzles, gather resources and even swarm and drown out enemies like ants enveloping a piece of food on the ground. It's a game that demands your attention to details, but it's also immensely rewarding and relaxing. Previous experience with the series isn't necessary, as the game offers a gentle on-ramp for players. In 9th place, Final Fantasy XVI, this is the audiovisual experience of the year, with a bombastic score backing some of the largest scale action sequences ever committed to screen, making even the largest Hollywood epics seem small by comparison. This is the best game to showcase how video games have evolved in visual presentation, as it deftly weaves the player experience in and out of cinematics and playable sequences. It's a gripping story that wears its Game of Thrones influence on its sleeve, while being a kinetic and beautiful action fantasy experience. The game also offers many options for novice action players to finish the story, no matter your skill level. In 8th place, Dave the Diver. Created by small South Korean studio Mintrocket, Dave the Diver is about a portion of the ocean that mysteriously and randomly features sea life from all over the world, concentrated in one spot. So of course it's the perfect motivation to open a fabulous new sushi restaurant. You play as Dave, a humble diver who becomes the supply chain and the means of production at the same time. By day, you enjoy beautiful and serene diving gameplay to catch fish and other sea creatures, and by night, you are the frantic wait staff as the world catches on to your concept's exotic sushi experience. It's part diving game, part restaurant business simulator, and the most relaxing experience of the year. In 7th place, Diablo IV, it's a game so magnetic, it got The View host and Oscar-winning talent Whoopi Goldberg angry about how she can't play it on her Apple computer, it only works on Windows operating systems. Diablo IV features the most interesting fantasy world of the year, while retaining the same hook of loots and power that made the Diablo franchise one of the best-selling PC series in history. Even 23 years later, people still play the second game by the droves. Diablo IV will likely keep up that tradition. No other game so far this year offers more bang for your buck. In 6th place, Street Fighter VI. Fighting games have become niche since the arcade days due to arcane control systems. Not so with the latest, greatest version of the Street Fighter series, which creates modern controls to make pulling off pro-level moves easy for beginner players. It also offers a robust story mode with a fully explorable city and countless character customization options. If you've ever been curious about the fighting game genre, this is your starter kit. Lucky that it's also probably the best designed fighting game ever made.
When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery?
In 5th place, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is likely to remain the best game of the year, despite having a way to go in 2023. It introduced the ability to fuse different items together to invent new things, which encouraged would-be engineers to experience a level of play and experimentation that rarely appears in titles this big. Even 2 months since release, players are still finding new ways to interact with its vast world, sky islands and massive underground region. It also happens to be an enchanting adventure with some of the best moments in the series' 3-decade history. In 4th place, Star Wars Jedi, Survivor. The sequel to the successful Jedi Fallen Order features even larger worlds and a complex, thrilling story with some genuine surprises, even for the most jaded Star Wars fans. The action is inspired by the Souls genre, and if the difficulty of games like Elden Ring by From Software intimidate you, Respawn Entertainment's Star Wars games are excellent introductions to the formula. It's more forgiving than Elden Ring, and you get a swashbuckling Star Wars adventure tale along with it.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his gods are supposed to be dead. Have this. Here we go.
After all we've done, the Empire's only grown stronger.
In third place, Dredge. The first game from Black Salt Games presents itself as a snug, seafaring experience about fishing, but it always suggests a little bit of dread. Given the recent news cycle, it's no secret to anyone that huge bodies of water have secrets as compelling as they are dangerous to uncover. One day you might catch a fish unlike any creature you thought existed. It's the kind of horror that mostly pokes at your curiosity. Other horror games can make you look away, but Dredge asks you to peer even closer into the darkness. In second place, Resident Evil 4. It's arguable whether a remake of a classic title should receive renewed praise, but Capcom remakes are on a whole other level. Like the past remakes, Resident Evil 4 is essentially a brand new game that builds on the bones of the 2005 classic, considered one of the most important and influential games of the century. With updated controls, expanded storylines and redesigned areas, this will easily remain the best paced and most frantic action game of the year.
I'm leaving shit for you. Move! It's always like this with you. How about you open fire instead of your mouth? Long time no see. Major Krauser? Why? You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
What's gonna happen to me?
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
This is kind of fun. Ahead.
You're kidding.
Yes, the time has come.
Like I told you. I'm gonna get you home safe.
Ready to die, rookie.
Exalt all,
Leon!
and let it be so.
This time, it has to be different.
In the first place, HiFi Rush. The year's first hit was a revolution in audiovisual design. Every visual aspect of HiFi Rush by Tango Gameworks moves to the beat of the soundtrack, from the hero tapping his toes to robotic janitors sweeping in the background. It's an action game where you play a would-be rock star who gets his MP3 player surgically installed into his guts, which gives him the ability to see, feel and hear music all around him. Every attack, jump and step moves to a raucous soundtrack that includes early aughts 9-inch nails. It's not just a great action game, it's also probably the freshest new idea of 2023.
name's Chai, not Defect.
Is this the guy?
We'll take down this company. One boss at a time. Just so you know, they're insane.
I'm here, baby. Hold on, did you just feel that? That beat?
So there you have it, our top 10 video games of 2023. Each of these games has left its mark on the gaming world in its own way, offering unique experiences and unforgettable moments. But remember, this list is just a snapshot of the gaming landscape in 2023, and there are plenty of other fantastic games out there waiting to be discovered. Let us know your thoughts and your own favorite games in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more top 10 content. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.